Hello beautiful caterpillars, and today we are doing a try-on drugstore haul. Sorry if there's a glare on my glasses. I haven't actually edited all my videos yet, so I don't know if there's like a giant glare. I can kind of see that there kind of might be one, but I don't feel like putting my contacts in today, so we're just gonna have to deal with the glare. My glasses are supposed to be anti-glare, but then I'm also sitting in front of a giant window, so you know, with bright sunlight, so that could also not help with the glare. So I guess I don't know if I'm gonna, I guess I'll haul the products and then put them all on my face, let you guys watch. I don't really know how this is gonna work. Maybe I'll put them on as I go and haul them as I go. Okay, maybe that'll work. So we're gonna start off with primer. So I ended up picking up the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I tested this and it felt really nice, and it didn't feel silicone-y, so let's hope. I'm going to wear this makeup throughout through the whole day, and then check back in with you guys, give you guys updates throughout the day, and let you know if I liked them or not. So, ignore the mess in the background. I've been filming this entire week. I am pre-filming a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't even edited anything that I have filmed so far this week because I've just been filming so much, and then after I film I just don't want to do anything else. So, yeah, here's the NYX Pore Filler Primer. Let's try this bad boy out. Oh well, at least my glasses will be off for the entire video, so it won't really bother anyone. Oh, it does come out like this. I thought maybe it was just the sample. Oh, maybe it was the other one that I really liked. Oh yeah, it was. It wasn't the pore filling one. So this guy comes out very weirdly. I thought it was just the sample was really old, and that's why it was like balling up on me, because it was almost out. So I was like, oh, it's probably just really old. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just been sitting on that counter for a really long time. But no, I went to a different store when I got this too, so and I clearly think it's the product. It's just balling up on my skin really weirdly. Other than that, I really like it so far. It feels very pore filling without that really silicone-y like feeling, because I don't like that, the silicone feel. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that bad boy. Like the Smashbox Photo Prime and the Maybelline Baby Skin or whatever. I don't like those pore filling primers, but this feels nice. Not really silicone-y. I like it so far. So after that, I'm using the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I picked up the color Rose Ivory because I have more of a rosy toned skin. I was going to go with the porcelain, but I was like, let's just pick up one, and if I don't like that one, we can test out the other one. Just see if we even like the foundation first. It's like $7, almost $8, which I'm like, whoa, Wet n Wild, what are you doing? All your other ones are like under $5. But this one is supposed to be, the big hit with these ones are supposed to be Goodbye Flashback, but you only get that when you like bake your face with powder, so I don't know why they're trying to be like, hey, check out this new foundation, it's got no flashback. I also am going to try it with the Ardene sponge. It kind of looks like a beauty blender sponge. It feels like it might be good, so I'm going to go wet this, and then we're going to go try this. So here it is. It's wet. It's kind of grown a little bit in size. I also have my dollar store one, which is also wet, just in case this guy wasn't working very well. But it feels like my dollar store one and like my Real Technique sponges. It feels a little stiff, but they usually are when I first get them anyways. All my things seem to be a little stiff. I hate that this has like a spatula type thing instead of a pump, but whatever. Makes it a little easier to put it all over your hand. A pump would have been nicer since the design of this. I would have preferred a pump, but whatever. No big deal. Let's see if this matches. This looks like it might be a good match to my skin tone. Okay, so I put the foundation on now, as you could just tell. It looks really nice. It's very buildable. This is a little a little hard on the face. I don't know if it will soften up a bit, because this one was kind of like that at first. Oh, this one's so much softer on my face. This one kind of felt like almost like I was using a very hard surface. Not like a rock, but like close to that in texture and stuff. Not that hard, but like just not as soft as this. But I feel like this one was kind of hard when I first got it, and this one might soften up a little bit. It might not, so I'll keep you posted on how I like this guy. This part of it is super soft though. But yeah, I really like it. It's a good color match. I know they have a lot of different pale shades. Like there was like, I think a whole row of like ivory colored shades. I don't know how much of a big selection it had. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just kind of like trying to find an ivory shade that would match me. There was porcelain, and then there was like a whole bunch of versions of like ivory, so I picked up the rose ivory. Maybe like 5, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this many color selection of ivory before. So I like that, and it's really nice. I like the spatula idea. It's kind of cool. Shush phone. I like the spatula idea. It's kind of cool. And it's a good color match for me, so I'm quite happy about that. Then I picked up the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Concealer. It says it's been tested under 7 light conditions with the top smartphone models and with and without flash. It's supposed to not give you flashback, which is only when you have powder, but that's their marketing scheme they're going for. Or not scheme, but like marketing. So this is light ivory. This looks kind of dark. Hopefully this will be light enough for me. I picked up the lightest, I picked up the lightest shade they had. So here's the hoping. Okay, so the concealer is kind of set a little bit into my fine lines, but I really like this part. Is super soft under my eye area, and it does an okay job of covering blemishes and stuff. Was a good color match for me. I blended it in. You can't tell there's no like weird dark line under my eyes, so that's good. I have 2 different types of pressed powder. It says the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and then there's the Wet n Wild Mattifying Powder. And I will use the mattifying powder to bake my face. So I use a little makeup sponge, and this guy is super dirty. Maybe I'll get a new one. Well, they actually have a powder puff thingy here, so we'll use this guy. We'll test out the little puff that comes with it. This feels terrible. There's no mirror either, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. So, this. Oh, this is definitely not a loose powder. Actually, never mind. We're just gonna take a brush. I'm taking the e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna powder this all over my face. It is a white powder for a mattifying powder. This does kind of leave a white powder like residue on my face. So it's definitely not a translucent powder by any means. It's a stark white. It's kind of like gross and chunky too. Like it's a white powder. It's not like a translucent white. So I would probably recommend this. It's called Mad About You. Using this probably as a baking powder. It says take on the day mattifying powder. It says take on the day mattifying powder. Oh, this is exciting. There's no talc in this. Is there any talc in this one? Oh, it doesn't tell me. So since that is a white stark powder, let's try it with a flash on my phone and see if this actually works or not. See if there is a white cast on my face. Oh, nope. No white cast! Woo! There is a little bit of a white cast on my face though, so that's a bit of a drawback, and now all I can see is the flash. So that's fun. So I think I'll just leave the mattifying powder on the parts where I get super oily, and then I'll put the other powder on the rest of my face. So I'll just go over with this once all over my forehead, all over my nose, and all over my chin. And then I'll do this pressed powder. It says warm light. I don't know if this is the lightest shade, but this is the lightest one they had when I was there, so there it is. I don't know if they have a translucent powder or not. Here, let me use my powder brush, and I will powder the rest of my face with this bad boy. Yeah, this is their Photo Focus pressed powder. This, I think it came out earlier on in the States, but in Canada it just finally came out. So hopefully, I've still been recording. So this is Dulce de Leche, and this is Caramel Toffee, and I think we're gonna go put on Dulce de Leche. And I picked up the Flawless Face Brush, and we are going to try this for our contour. So this shall be interesting. Whoa! Hello, fallout. Hello, powder. Very, very powdery. Do we see that? I just like put my brush in it once and it's like full of powder. So, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is very orangey. This is very depressing. It's like too orangey. I'd like my contour to be a little less orange and a little bit more dark brown. I like it to be more cool toned. Oh. They say they're supposed to be contour palettes. Like it says contouring palette contour. But they're not. Oh, that's so sad. They're too orangey. They're more like a bronzer shade. Although this side looks nice. I guess it looks okay. I just way too strong on my bronzer, on my contour, like usual. I need to use a much heavier, lighter hand with this shade because it's very pigmented and there's a lot of fallout. Like there's a lot of kickback. It's very powdery. product, just so you know. I really hope it didn't, like, I haven't been not recording for a while, so it would suck because it's hurting on me. So tons of kickback. Let's see how these highlight shades do. It's very not very highlighty. See? I don't even know if this is supposed to be a highlight shade. Oh yeah, it is. So the Dolce de Leche highlight isn't very good. It's the pink one. How about the yellow one? Again, they're not very pigmented. So I'll try. I do have the makeup stick highlighter thing. Oh, you do twist this up. Okay. So I picked up the Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick highlighter in the shade When the Nude Strikes. So let's swatch this on my hand. Ooh, that's going to be such a pretty highlight. Never used a highlighting stick before. So, wait, I should probably put my blush on first before I do my highlight. Silly me. So, I picked up the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush in Purple Haze. I have wanted to try a purple blush for so long now. Oh, it's not very pigmented, which is nice. Here it is. Yes, it's not very pigmented, which sounds promising because I don't like very pigmented blushes. My blush brush is dirty, so we're just going to have to go with the e.l.f. powder brush. Hopefully this is not going to give me too much of a kickback. I've always wanted to try a purple blush. It's very light, which I like, so it's very forgiving because otherwise I can look like a clown very quickly with all my pink blushes, and I don't look like looking clownish. So pretty. I think some people would be very upset that it's hard to build, like you have to really build it up to see the color. But I like that because then it's like no mistakes. Like I can definitely, I like having a more buildable blush because then it's not like one stroke and it's like clown face, like immediately clown face, which is very frustrating and very annoying. You can see it. Do you see this? It's so pretty. I love it. They came out with it. I've seen other people talking about this last year and I was like, oh my god, I want it, but it never came to my local drugstore, and that's my Walmart. Any of the Walmarts around me, and I've checked a bunch of Walmarts and none of them have had it. So they've had a couple Wet n Wild stuff, but never their Color Iconic, and they had another ombre shades that they came out before and they brought them back, but they finally came to Canada's, my local Walmarts. There's another place that I know that sells Wet n Wild in Canada. It's Walmart, and I'm so excited. So I kind of want to look cray-cray, but I've always wanted to try a purple blush. And now on to this highlighter. Oh, put a little bit too much of that on my face. But whoa, check out that highlight though. Whoa. It doesn't move any of my makeup around, which I really like. I put a little bit too much on that side. It's actually really nice. Does it move any of my makeup around? Maybe a little bit. So maybe I'll try just putting it on my hand and then patting it on my face maybe. Maybe that won't. Yeah, that does a better job. Then it doesn't disrupt the makeup as much. But it really didn't even disrupt my makeup underneath, which is really, really nice. Whoa. with that highlight though. But not a little bit too much. It is definitely a super pigmented highlight. Like, whoa, do we see that glow though? That highlight though? Whoa. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed any steps as I'm going through things. So the next thing that I picked up, they came out with two shades, All Naturel by Wet n Wild. There's the Nude Awakening, and there's another one, which I'm not sure. Crap, I forgot to open this. Seal. They've got you different options on the back of what you can do with this. This is the more pinky shade one. There's also a more bronzier, goldy shade one. There's a second one that I know that came out. These are almost $9, I believe, which is a pretty good deal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shadows. So we'll see how these are. This is basically like a giant try on Wet n Wild's haul, but no, I'm not sponsored. I forgot to mention that earlier in the video. I just have been wanting to try Wet n Wild for so long, like the new stuff. I've seen people talk about it, and I'm just like, I want to get my hands on it, but it hasn't come to my Walmart yet. It hasn't come to Canada yet. Super duper exciting. So I'm going to put on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. I love this stuff. This is not new drugstore stuff. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer on my eyelids. This is not new. I love this stuff. It helps the makeup last all day. There's what it looks like. They came out with 2 new palettes, and it's in the All Naturel Wet n Wild Nude Awakening. They've got a little design on the back. It tells you, no, it doesn't tell you what each shade is on the back. But it's very pretty. It's very, the pinky nude, and they also have a, what was I gonna say? A bronzy goldy shade. I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm not sponsored by Wet n Wild by any means. I mean, I'd love it if they would sponsor me, because I absolutely love their products. And what else was I gonna say? And it's been so hard to find to get it in Canada. I've been seeing other people talk about this stuff, and I'm like, I just want to try it. I love Wet n Wild. Like, where'd my cap go for this? I'm obsessed with Wet n Wild stuff. And my camera keeps stop recording and I can't see it, so that's very frustrating. The only one downside about this is there's no mirror in this, and there's a lot of powder kickback with this stuff. Very, very pretty. Great shade. I'm not sponsored by Tarte either. This is my biggest eyeshadow palette. The biggest mirror that I have on any of my eyeshadow palettes. I just realized I keep putting it in front of my face, and I'm like, oh great, great. Good job there, Jenna. Good job there, genius. So I use this white shade all over my lid. I'm going to use this color in the crease. A lot of kickback on these powders, but very pigmented for the 2 I've tried so far. This palette reminds me of the Naked 3 palette, which I own, and I absolutely love it. But I feel like this is probably going to be more pigmented than the Naked 3. Because, not to bash the Naked 3, I absolutely love it, but it's not the most pigmentedest palette ever. For like $62, it should be more pigmented. That's my only gruff with the Naked 3, but I absolutely love the colors. So I'm going to use this shade in my corner, in the outer corner I guess I should say, in my outer corner. Ooh, that's very pretty and pigmented. Ooh. I take this shade and pop it in the center of my lid. banging it on my bed. Oh, that blends so nicely too. Here we go. Here's the finished eye makeup look. Ooh. I'm gonna swatch everything for you guys. So starting with the whitest shade, and then going out to there. It's so pretty for like under $8. I think this eyeshadow palette is amazing. OMG. I am obsessed. That is so pretty and like so compact. Like you've got like a bunch of shades and they're all like really nicely pigmented. They blend all really well. Do we see this? Do we see this look? Oh my gosh, so amazing. I'm obsessed. I love Wet n Wild, but no, I am not sponsored by Wet n Wild. I wish Wet n Wild, hey, if you want to sponsor me, I would love that. But no. It comes with like the cheap little applicators that suck, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I have put on, I guess because I can put my glasses back on, I'll show you guys a close-up of what everything looks like. I put on my eyeliner, my mascara, and my eyebrows because I didn't use any new products, so I figured there was no point showing you guys that stuff. But hopefully I don't have anything all over my face. My eyeliner is a little janky today. I could probably fix that once we're done here. I've already set my face because I have to do that before I put my eyeliner on, otherwise my eyeliner will transfer throughout the day all over my face. So, the next things that I got from Wet n Wild were their Mega Last Lip Catsuit Mega Lipstick, matte lipstick. I got Rebel Rose, Nude Plateau, Pink Really Hard. Ugh, I didn't realize that was a pink shade. I may not like this Pink Really Hard. I don't really like Barbie pinks. I don't know. We'll see. And then Berry Recognize. So I think I'm going to go with Rebel Rose today. Or maybe I'll go with this shade. I'll swatch them all and let you guys know. And I also picked up 4 of their gel lip eyeliners. I got the shade Plum Together, Bare to Commit, Think Flamingos, because I love flamingos, and Never Pedal Down. And I also picked up one of their new gel lip balms in the shade Love. So I'll swatch that for you guys in a minute. And the last 2 items that, no, not the last items I got. I also picked up their new Wet n Wild makeup remover. It says for eyes, lips, and face. It's a Marcella cleansing water, but it's got the 2 oil stuff. And so I thought I'd try this tonight. We'll try this guy tonight, but I won't be trying their Wet n Wild Under the Shades 25 makeup remover wipes, just because I already have a thing open, but I will let you know in an empties video if I like them or not. But yeah, I love that Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free brand as well. And the last thing I picked up was in the clearance of Shoppers. It was for $4, and it's got the diamond top coat and a base coat, and I really like the Color Stay brand. It's really nice. So there's that. Now on to the swatches of these lipsticks. So these say that these are seamlessly flawless application, no tugging or dragging, delivers never-ending color, and they are a twist up liner, gel eyeliner. And here, let's get to swatching. This is Never Pedal Down. Ooh, those are very creamy in texture. So that's Never Pedal Down. Here is Think Flamingos. A very pretty peachy color. Think Flamingos and Never Pedal Down. This one is Bare to Comet, which is like a brownie nude shade. There you go. Bare to Comet is the last one. Hopefully you guys can see all these. And this is Plum Together. like the names, very catchy. Oh, it's very pretty. And then Plum Together is the last one. Hopefully you guys can see all those. So these I think are supposed to be liquid lipsticks. It says Liquid Catsuit, and this is in the shade Pink Really Hard. Oh, I like the applicator. Oh, I am going to love that shade. Oh, that is a very pretty pink shade. Here is, what is this called? Nudie Patooey? Nudie Patooey? Punny. Very punny. This is going to be a brownie nude shade. Oh, again, that looks very gorgeous. That's Nudie Patooey right there. I like that pun. That was very funny. This is Rebel Rose, which I feel like I'm going to love this shade. Oh, so gorgeous. That's Rebel Rose right there. Hopefully this is all focused. And the last one is Berry Recognize. Oh, that's a very pretty berry color. There's Berry Recognize. The very last one. And I almost forgot their gel lip balm colored thingy, the bobber. If I can get it out of the packaging. Boom, let's see what this swatches out to be like. Oh, that's very pretty. They have different shades in this too, but oh, that's very, very pretty color as well. What do I want to put on my lips today? So we'll put Rebel Rose on our lips. I figured that was probably going to be what I'm going to put on my lips today. Let's see what these guys are like. Maybe I'll put a lip liner on down first, and then you guys can see what that's like. Is there any lip liner that would be a good shade for this? Not really. So we'll go with Never Pedal Down, I guess. Would probably be maybe our closest, just to see what it's like on the lips. Oh, that's so pretty. OMG. That is so nice. That glides on like a dream. I know these two do not match lining at all, but I just wanted to try a lip liner for you to see how it was. Yeah, these are definitely a liquid lipstick, I think, like a liquid matte lipstick. There we go. Here's my final look using my try-on haul. Basically all Wet n Wild stuff. But yeah, I love it. I love everything that I've tried so far. I will check back with you guys in a couple hours and do a couple check-ins. It's almost noon. Where's my phone to show you the time? It's 1:47. This guy, I feel like it's probably going to get, he feels a little softer even now. So that's good. I think this will be good. I feel like there's nothing that I don't like, except maybe for how non-pigmented the highlighters are on these contour palettes, and how really not dark the contour palettes are, and how they're kind of a little bit more orangey, and maybe how white this mattifying powder is. White cast, but everything else, I really like this brush. Love the lip liners. Oh, I forgot, I picked up another Essence Lash and Brow Mascara stuff. I love this stuff. I didn't use it in my eyes today though. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done this video yet. The palette was amazing. This stuff was amazing so far. I'll check back with you guys in a little bit, but right now I really do enjoy everything. I'll let you know how the lipstick goes, and I'll check in with everything. Okay, see you guys later. Bye. Hello, it is almost 4 o'clock. My lipstick is still going pretty strong. It doesn't even feel like that really drying on my lips. My lips don't feel like the Sahara Desert. A little bit is smudged off. I've been gone on my chin. It has been on for about 4 hours. But everything else is looking good and strong, but my chin tends to be more oily, same with my nose, and my forehead are usually the first to go. The eyeshadow is looking great. And other than that, everything else looks pretty good. I ate pizza, 2 slices of pizza, and I drank, and it's still like pretty well on my lips, so I'm quite excited about that. I'm just playing some episodes, filming some episodes of The Sim right now, so yeah. Hello, it is now like 7:30, I think. My lipstick is gone. It just all finally disappeared. I've had that on for 7 hours. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I had dinner too, so drank some milk, had a lot of milk to drink, and then pizza. I had leftover pizza, or crazy bread actually. So I'm gonna put on the Wet n Wild Pout and Love gel lip balm. I've never heard of a gel lip balm before. Crazy angle. But let's see what's ooh, it is very smooth. Whoa. It's very smooth to put on. It feels like chapstick almost, like a very smooth, rich chapstick. I love that. That's so nice. Feels very moisturizing. So my chin is more come off. My nose maybe a little bit. My forehead looks like it might be patching off in areas. But my eyeshadow looks pretty good. Some of my eyeliner has transferred over to the lid, so that's what that looks a little bit gross. But everything else, my bronzer seems to starting to fade. My highlight's still there a bit. The blush looks like it's starting to fade as well. And this is it. Just won't go away. So very annoying. So yeah, I still really like this foundation. I think it's really nice so far, even though a little bit is starting to fade. It doesn't really look like it's, you know, it doesn't look patchy or anything, which I like. It looks like it fades naturally, so it doesn't look like you have like just spots without makeup on, you know, which I like. So yeah, like a gradual fade is what I like. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. So it is that time of the evening to take off my makeup, and we are going to try out the Wet n Wild makeup remover. If this will focus. There we go. It says for eyes, lips, and face. It's a micellar cleansing water, and it's got one of those little pumpy thingies that I like. So let's see how this bad boy does. Oh, I just got some quickly in my eye. Removing my makeup. Look, that's a pretty good job. Actually, not gonna lie. Took it pretty much off all in one fell swoop. Just mainly the mascara, which always seems to be the hardest. Stings my eyes a little bit. Just a little bit. So that gel lip balm was nice too. I like that. So yeah, let's try the other eye. I was supposed to put it on my face and I have no product on there. Oopsies. I like the little pumpy guy though. That's really nice. That like pumps it out and puts the product on there. I really like those things. Oh my god, I am so tired. I have basically filmed this video today and filmed like 4 Sims episodes with my game kept crashing. So I've been filming since 10 and it's now 10. With maybe 3-hour break. I stopped around 9 o'clock because I was like, I can't. I can't do any more today, and I'm supposed to film 3 more episodes tonight, and I just can't. I can't do it. I feel like I'm going stir crazy. I haven't been outside since like Monday. I haven't talked to a person. Well, I talked to someone yesterday. My friend came over a couple hours yesterday, but other than that, I haven't seen a single person pretty much. Then we go downstairs and check my mail just to get out of my room for like 5 minutes. So yeah. So, I usually like to take a makeup remover wipe, but it looks like it's done a pretty good job on my makeup. I mean, there's still a little eyeliner on there. Hasn't fully taken off all my makeup, but there's a little bit of stuff on here. But I really like this. All these products seem to be really nice. I have really nothing bad I want to say about them. I didn't even talk about what they look like after 10 hours. I think my forehead was gone, my nose was probably pretty much gone, my chin was kind of gone, but it faded in a nice way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, beautiful butterflies. Bye!